I prepared this video a couple of days ago, but I wasn't really sure whether I should be uploading it. And that very day, later in the day, we read in the calendar the exact entry that was the basis of me putting this talk together 2 years ago. So I feel that perhaps the Lord does want us to revisit this point in our walk in the divine will. I hope that you get something from it, and God bless you. Talk 18. As I was considering the meeting of the night before, where we discussed the Prevenient Act and the Actual Act, and realising that some of us are still unsure of exactly what this is, it seems a good thing to review the subject at this time. So basically, Jesus has asked us to do a divine will morning offering, that is, a first prayer of the day, to set all our acts in the divine will. I think we all get this. What the Prevenient Act, or rather Prevenient Prayer, the divine will morning offering prayer, does is set the stage for all our acts during the day and covers them with the divine will. However, it is important to clarify here that this is for us to do all our acts, giving our human will over to the divine will and acting together with the divine will. As long as we have that intention, Jesus does this in us. Therefore, all our words, prayers, thoughts, what we hear, our movements, are all covered by the divine will. And Jesus turns them into divine acts on our behalf. And we can present them with Jesus to the Heavenly Father. This is only so long as we do not go out of the divine will. Should we do something opposite to what gives delight to Jesus and sin, then we must go back to the Prevenient Act after telling Jesus that we are sorry for doing this. Why do we redo the Prevenient Act? Because we cannot go to the Actual Act without the Prevenient Act covering everything we do, and sin removes us from the divine will. Jesus tells us through Louisa that the Prevenient Act is subject to clouds, which is basically doing our own will. This is not sin. It simply brings a cloud between our human will and the divine will. So if we go out of the divine will but do not sin, we do not need to repeat the Prevenient Act. However, we can repeat the Prevenient Act any time during the day that we think of it. That is fine. The Actual Act, or actual prayer, is when we begin an act and remember to pray beforehand, such as Jesus asked Louisa to do with the words, Jesus wants to do ... and I'm doing it with him. This both dispels the clouds and prevents any clouds forming, since we are actively, consciously operating with Jesus, thus with the divine will. As I was thinking about this, a picture of a cake being decorated came to my mind. As some of you know, this is common for me with the grandies, lots of birthday cakes to do. And before beginning to decorate the cake, the first step is that the entire cake needs to have the crumbing, which is a thin layer of icing on the cake, generally white, in order that no crumbs will come through the icing. This is placed in the fridge to harden before going further. Then the coloured icing is placed over the entire cake and the decorations are placed on that. So what happens if the decorator accidentally goes into the icing and through the crumb coat? Crumbs get mixed in with this beautiful smooth covering of the cake. The decorator cannot do other than redo this crumb coat at that point. Wait for it to set again, then continue. The Prevenient Act is the crumb coat, and the Actual Act is the coloured icing and decorations on the cake. Is it proper to simply cover the cake with the crumb coat, which shows the cake underneath? Can the cake be decorated beautifully without the crumb coat? This is, of course, an imperfect example, but I hope you get the idea. So, to sum up, we do the prevenient act in order to be able to do the actual act, and the actual act when we are already in the divine will. Jesus says that both are necessary. The actual act or actual prayer is not subject to clouds, as it is something we do in the moment. The prevenient act is subject to clouds, as it covers the entire day with all our distractions, etc. I hope this helps.